Good morning, Danielle. Here for another beautiful day of trading. I was talking to Ben just a while ago about how this thing is opening up. Oil looks good, but the stocks aren't really looking like they want to shoot yet. So I just wait to the intraday. They've already moved up a little bit, but I just want to be patient. If we look at where oil is now, it went back up and found more resistance at that 114 level. 114 was a level that it needed to hold above, and now that level is becoming resistance. So, like I was telling Ben, it looks strong, but if that 114 becomes strong resistance, we're gonna see this thing come on down. Yeah, oil stocks again. That's all that's on my watch list right now. All that other stuff that's moving is irrelevant. Just oil stocks. That's all I care about today. INDO, ENSV, all of these that you see right here. That's it. Still holding my BLNK though. I don't know what it wants to do, if it's gonna end up gapping up or whatever. It looks good on the break of the 26. Yeah, break of the 26. But it's just very low volume, but it's okay. Just letting that do. I mean, if it goes up to 30, that will be where's my entry price? Entry price was 22, so that'll be $8 per share. That'll be 40 bucks on 5 shares. But today, oil is the thing, man. Oil is king right now. Just don't want to give back profits. That's the only thing. That's why I want a good entry on these oil plays. Because I really do believe oil is about to pull back a little bit more here at the open, finding this resistance here. If you're looking at a smaller time frame, see, this is the monthly chart. And if you're looking at a smaller time frame, yeah, it could look great for a breakout here, but on the monthly chart, I mean, that's a big time frame for this thing to be finding resistance here at the 114. So that's my logic on that. I think it's going to be pulling back a little bit here at the open, all of the oil stocks, and I'll just wait for a dip. And you can see INDO is already started. ENSV hasn't really shown that weakness yet. Marps turning around, Hustle turning around. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta see that resistance on the bigger time frame. So yeah, we'll wait for a dip and we'll see if they can hold. I think I got all of the uptrends drawn on them, I believe. Let me see. Except for Sky. I really don't. Sky is one of those, it never gets volume anyway. So I just didn't put one on there. Let me see. I think the ones that I care about I put on there. Ridge does not have one. But I know INDO and 9 have one. So we shall see. But it is right along this little trend here. If it wasn't directly correlated with oil, I might take it here on the trend. But since it's got that direct correlation, I don't want to play no games with it. 1390. It starts breaking down at 1350. It's coming on down, baby. Give us even better prices to buy it. Yep, 1360 in the play already. Look at that. Look at that. Just what I call right there. Look at that. 1350. Be coming on down there. So if we get that break here at the open, it's definitely going to be coming down at least a little bit. What's up, Lori? We back on the oil stocks. Back on the oil stocks, man. We're going to trade this sector until it's dead. Yeah, I'm looking, but I wanted to dip first because this is my thought. So 114 here. Let me let's close this up. So 114 here has been a problem in the past here, right here. And it has come down, and what we wanted it to do yesterday was hold this level of the 114. Now this is the monthly chart. I don't really look at the lower time frames for oil because it's just no point unless you're really into trading this future or whatever. But on the higher time period, we see that 114 here becoming that resistance level. It got up there, tried to get through it, came back down. And we see how hard it can reject. It has a previous history of rejecting big. So we're at a top. So if it rejects, let's see the previous rejection. Let's see 113 down to 75, 110 down to 80s. So it doesn't get really small rejections. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a couple of dollar move on the rejection. But I'm saying if that 1350 starts to become even more resistance under the 115, we're going to see a pullback at the open. But yeah, and I will wait for that. I will wait for those dips there to play these oil stocks. Just right at that 1350. Become a resistance. I mean, it makes sense. It's a half-dollar position under previous strong resistance, and it's having problems just blasting through it. Let me also check out the news too. I forgot to look at the news. Let's see. All right. February CPI runs hotter than expected. Okay. U.S. consumers paid more for a variety of goods and services in February compared to prior month and year. We already know that. Stock futures lower after Russia-Ukraine peace talks. When was that? That was March 10th. Oh, that's today. They trying to do peace talks, huh? Okay. Oil prices fall. Okay. Cool. So let's go to the most recent news, latest news. US inflation hit a fresh 40-year high. That was 4 minutes ago before oil spike. Let's see. Stock market news, live updates. Stock futures edge lower. Peace talks failed to make progress on the ceasefire. That was 6 minutes ago. Treasuries fall after inflation data. Okay, gold extends drop below 2,000 as risk appetite returns. World economy can avoid 1970s rerun. Peloton to explore new price models, whatever. Shell and BP cut spot. Wait, Shell and BP cut spot German diesel sales on shortage fears. Biden gets rare praise for watershed crypto moves. Huh. Okay. Ukraine update. That's 50 minutes ago. Macron to speak to Putin as talks stumble. From worst to first. Okay. All right. Don't really see anything crazy. No kind of earnings that I want to touch today. It's all about the oil, baby. INDO going on down there to this previous support. Oh, look at oil. What I say? 1350 became their resistance. Now it's coming on down through 13. Look at that. I knew it. I knew it. Good morning, Scarface, Lori, Donnell. I knew it was going to happen. So we're going to see these oil stocks dip like I thought. We're going to see them dip. So we'll look for some nice bottom buys. That's why I didn't want to buy early. I want to see what oil was going to do. And that's why I don't trust this pre-market data. It popped up because people were like, oh, it's low. Oil will definitely go up. Now, the people that did buy yesterday afternoon at 30, which was almost at my original entry on this first pop, did make that money if they took the profit. But if they are not watching these the oil prices here, they about to get spaded. They about to get hurt. Yep, now 13 becoming the new resistance. So every 50 cents is becoming more and more resistance under that $40. I'm so glad I got that oil pulled up with this, because if I was looking at just the stocks, I would be like, oh man, this is bullish. But looking at the oil prices, no sir, we gotta wait for that pullback. We ain't trying to get back no money. We gotta pay for gas. Gas gonna be gas gonna be coming down anyway. So even if oil comes down, it's good. We win on both sides. We win if oil goes up, we can profit in the market, and if it comes down, we pay lower gas prices. So it's a win-win. I just don't want to get back no profits. No profits. Good morning, SB. Let's get it. Good morning, Daniel B in the house. Still looking at these oil stocks. I believe they're gonna drop here at the open though. It's gonna be nice, some nice entries down here. If oil gets back down to this previous level here of 107 and starts to hold there, it may give some entries for a move back up. But as of now, I'm gonna be bearish on oil right now. In this range, I think it's gonna sail down, and I could be completely wrong. It may just shoot straight through 13, straight through 14, straight through 15, and continue to go. But my bias may change, but as of now, I'm thinking it's going down. It's going down for real. Exactly, Scarface. People don't understand. Like, there's two sides to every game. Choose one, and you can always switch sides, in the market. But I'm waiting for that nice little dip. And I kind of want to see like INDO here. it has this nice bottom at the 27, and I'm wondering on the day it has a nice little downtrend it's within, but on the day is it going to get back close to this 27 on a dip? We'll see. Um, Oil coming back over 113 a little bit. Kind of weak little break there. Right back into the 112s though. 112.75 right now. Now I do have multiple screens, so I'm looking at oil on the other screen. I'm just telling you the price. So you can pull up oil on TradingView and see exactly what I'm looking at. But I'm also watching the charts here as well. There's always money to be made, Scarface says. Scarface is out here with the money bags in his eyes. He's ready to go. Um, can you take a look on stream, you and Ben from yesterday? It only takes 10 seconds set from 26:45 and listen just 15 seconds. Was there audio issues or something? 26:45. Let me go look at that. Where is the stream? Okay, 26. You said 26:45. Okay, yeah, I see it, Daniel B. Yeah, we had to give you a shout out. We had to give you a shout out, Daniel B. Play, play loudly for us. All right, I'll play it for you. Let me pull this up. Let's see. Hold up. Wait, how much time we got? Okay, we got time. Let me turn the audio on for you. 26. Wait, 26:45. Let's just start at the 30s.
In the oil sector to go. But as it was pulling back after its initial rip, that's when we started seeing these other ones ripping and stuff. So as long as oil stays going up, marps in those plays they may move around intraday quite a bit, but the overall trend line is going to feed into the buyer side to the upside, unless, like I said, oil starts cracking.
Yeah, this was one that I mean not One Life, DB made some money on BTU. BTU, it was a little bit more expensive, but when it got moving up, it was strong moves up. I'm talking about like, $3, $4, $5 of movement. But it took a little bit, took a little while, but I mean, if you can sit there for, let's say, an hour, like DB, he said he pulled off 1,200 on it. You sit there for an hour and make 1,200. I mean, you making $1,200 an hour. You can definitely afford toothpicks.
Yeah, well, I mean, too though, like how much capital to,
Yeah,
I mean,
like 300
1,200,
shares. I think he does 300 share positions, I believe.
300 shares, so that was like what, 60,000 in capital to make $1,200 though.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's a risk. I did not even notice he had said 60,000. I didn't even notice that. I was thinking in my head 6,000, but he said 60,000. Maybe he was just off a zero. I didn't even catch that. DB did though. Good job, DB. Um, let's see. I didn't even realize I said 300 shares. Maybe he was just off for by a couple of zeros. Sometimes like One Life said, math isn't for everybody. And what's up, One Life? Welcome back. The return. The return of the one and only. All right, so we got about 8 minutes to the bell. Still seeing this struggle over here on oil right under this previous resistance, so I'm just not trusting it. I think it's gonna definitely give us some dip buys today, but out of the open, I'm just hands off, hands free, but I still believe oil is gonna be doing some things over the next couple of days, just not right now. Or it could be just a slow grind up, you know? But looks like 1250 is breaking down now. It's looking worse and worse, man. Coming off of this little level. And again, this is the monthly chart. I look at the biggest time frame that I possibly can, really, to see where these levels are. And it's coming back on down to the 112 area. Uranium chart looks great. Uranium, what's the tick? I had my watch. Hold up, where's my watch list? I did post the that oil watch list out to where in there to the Discord, but I'm still working on other watch list as well. Let me see. Uranium. My portfolio, would that be in my metals or no? Yeah, uranium UEC. UEC is a uranium stock that's in my watch right there. So UEC. Definitely got a long uptrend from the bottom. Started down here at $2 and has just been trending upwards on uranium. Oh, you mean uranium, the utility. What kind of is that? What ticker is that? Or okay, got you. Utility. I'm tripping. Yeah, uranium's been going up for a while. So we're testing down again. INDO got a small little pop back up here again. We have 4 minutes 20 seconds to the bell. Let's see what kind of action we can get. All right, so oil is come down under the 112.50, and we've noticed every 50 cents it drops goes back, retests that 50, and continues down. I don't like that pattern. It did it at the 14.50, came down. 13.50, came down. 12.50, came down. So just be careful. And I may just be being paranoid. I don't know. But when I see a pattern like that, I'm like, questionable plays. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Is anything halted into the open? Oh, all the Russian stuff's halted. That's all. So nothing crazy going on there. Biggest mover in the oil is ENSV. Super tight range here. Do think we're gonna see a lot of indecision wicks here today. 1 minute 30 seconds. INDO coming back up here just a little bit, but not trusting that. Oil is breaking back over the 113 here right before the open. Right before the open, so. And now it's failing the 113s, back to the 112s. Trying to hold that 113, back to 1297. 30 seconds left to the open. 112.90. I'm telling you, I'm very, very bearish on this open on oil, on all of these oil stocks. I think they're gonna pull back. And yeah, Daniel B, I looked at Oxy as well this morning. It's not up here. I can get rid of what BLNK. Remove that one and put it on Oxy. All right, INDO is the biggest one. Let's see what it wants to do here. Giving a little pump up. 113 up here for right now. Let's see if it pulls back under the 113. We will see a absolute collapse here. Okay, coming down. Not seeing oil react too much. Okay. 113.20. Will it drop back? Dropping back down now. Will it get under the 113s? Is the question. Big old drop on INDO. Like I said, I was kind of bearish on this open. BTU still looking okay. Right on this little down, right breaking out of this little downtrend. We'll see what that one wants to do. Jumping up there from the 2169 up to the 2199. INDO getting punched in the mouth a little bit. And ripped all the way back up. Got down there to the 49s, but I don't think that downwards movement is over. Getting bought back up there. Let me pull up oil again. Okay, oil is popping up to that 113.50, right under that 114 again. And it's already coming back down. So let's see if it'll break down the 113.25s here. Where I accidentally turned it off. Just popping around a little bit. $113.50. Again, finding some more resistance at that 113.50. $113.60. A small little pop up here. How big is this failure gonna be? It's under the 113.50, so it should be reversing here. Back under, going on down to the 113.25. Let's see if it can break that 25 down. There's the break of the 25, 113.15. So we should see a reversal pattern over here on INDO. Get back under that 113 real quick for me. Coming on down hard and heavy. There was a 112.95 very quickly. 112. So this was the bearishness that I was talking about. Every 50 cents, it's been testing, failing, testing, failing, testing, failing. See if oil can come on back down to 112.50. Let's also check out some of the other oil stocks as well. Probably giving similar moves. We got ENSV probably going to crash out like a crash dummy. Woo! That was an energy stock taking a nice little dump down there on EGY. It got its earnings in aftermarket, I believe, yesterday. Dumping. REI, Sky, Ridge. All of these energy stocks are not looking too strong here. Oxy coming on back. It gave a nice little explosion from the 57.45 up, but not looking the best. BTU came up here and touched the downtrend that I had drew from the other day. Coming on back. So just waiting on these nice dips. All of these energy and oil plays giving nice pullbacks here. keep 112.74. So we see that 112.50. We should be expecting a lot of pulling back. Let's see, CEI. IMPP. Yeah, boy. It's about to get nasty in these oil stocks. Okay, oil back up to 113, bouncing off that 1275. But now will 113 finally become that true resistance? Scarface says watch IMPP for uh um 613 resistance. Let's see what it does. Wow, look at that thing getting blasted by the shorts there. We're struggling to stay above 113 over here on oil. It's definitely a struggle. Breaking down 113 yet again. So will we be able to stay under it and make it to that 112.50? I called it, man. Big wick day. A lot of wicks of indecision because the 113 is just getting played with like butter, getting sliced up. Nice little dip right there on INDO. Big wicks to either side. It's gonna be such an indecisive day. What happened to IMPP? Where'd it go? IMPP also coming down quite heavily. What's still green on the day? REI, Hustle, not gonna be green for long. Oxy had a nice pullback to the 58, but a lot of struggle boat stuff around here. Let me see if it's any kind of new news popping out on any of these. Actually, what am I doing? I can just pull it up here. Okay, nothing brand new out here. All right. So basically just looking at what's still green. They all had these nice little pops, but oil just, okay, we're well under the 113 now. We just broke the 112.69, getting down to the 112.50 like I called. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man. Feels so good to be right sometimes. 112.50 becoming resistance. Oh yeah. This one's about to follow suit with all the other oil stocks. It's not immune. SB 150 oil. You think oil's going back up to 150? It may after a pullback, sure. But I'm looking for that pullback. That's why I got all cash. I want to be all cash for this pullback so I can kind of play that dip. But I tell you what, some of these got tore out the frame. INDO shooting all the way back up there on Hope. We're at the 111s, broke all the way through the 112s. Who in the world's going long on this? We're breaking down. Who's going long here? Nah, bruh. They're crazy. We are breaking down on oil big time. I did not expect the break of the 111 that quickly after that 1250 break. Not a break of the 111, but a break of the 112 into the 111s. This thing should just absolutely. Stocks are sinking. Well, oil stocks are. Let me see about any of these other ones on the scanner over here. Let's jump over to the scans. PT trash. That's oil trash. AGR trash. HYMC trash. HUSA, IMPP, USWS. All those are oil plays. Those three. And HYMC is a oil play too. It's just 75 cents. It's not gonna give you any kind of moves. CEI, FCell, Oxy right there. But yeah, the higher float stocks, those larger caps are definitely down. All red. Let's actually look at the overall market watch scan. Oh, blood in the water, guys. Blood in the water. Look at all that. There's like little specks of green in there. But for the most part, we are bleeding today. So be very careful going long against this market. Let's jump back over to SS. Let's jump back and look at the SPY real quick. What that SPY out here talking about. SPY did gap down and right above that 420 level. Still well within this downtrend. Let's see where oil ended up landing. Oil at the 111, going towards that 111.50 area. And these oil stocks are trying to fight the good fight. We got a little pop up back to the 112s, struggling at that 112 level. This is going to have a huge sell off if this thing continues to go down. The thing is, what it only moved, it didn't even move $1. So this is still would be considered a tight range even here. Let's see if it'll give a fake breakout here, get up there and get snatched down real quick. All the way back through this 458 level. Let's see it get snatched. Get ripped. Come on, shorts. It's in y'all's favor. You might as well take it down. See if they can get it back under the 460s there. but it's one of the few that is still green. There's a snatch. Let's go ahead and take it all the way down to the floor. Come on down here and touch my finger. Let's go. Yep, that's what I called earlier this morning. It was gonna be wiki because every single one of these oil stocks is like in I mean, they're very shaky hands in this thing right now. People saw it go up the other day and they were like, "Oh, well, maybe if I buy here, things might work out." But things aren't working out for oil today or oil stocks today. Let's look over here on our scans. I mean, on our TOS. This is crude oil on TOS. We can see this level of the 114 that I was talking about. It hit that 114 and now it's finding more and more resistance after this huge red day here. So I was like, man, what is the probability of it taking out this whole red candle? That's what I was thinking about on yesterday afternoon when I was looking at this. I was like, I mean, if this thing jumps through all of this selling pressure, that's insane. And if it happens, it'll do it without me, you know? But it does have this little low here of the 107 right in here. So a little range between the 114 and the 107, about a $7 range there. ENSB continuing to get ripped here. I was expecting it to dive a little bit quicker. Now you can really see it on the 15-minute over here though. This just does not look good. Looking for it to crack straight on down. There it is. Oh, oh, oh boy. Oh boy, did I not call it? Did I not call it? Did I not call that absolute massacre? Oh man. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Happened just like I thought it would. That's what I'm talking about. At least if you're gonna be right, not in this position buying around this level, you know what's going on. So now everything is looking real red. We have very few that are still green. I look like Ben when he made 150, bro. I just like being right, man. I like being right. This thing's coming down. VET is up very small, very low volume on that one. Sky never gets any volume anyway. Not willing to trade that. BTU, heavy pullback. Found a little bottom here at the 2202. Let's go. Breaking down the 112 again on the oil. I'm loving this one because I don't want to give back any profits to stupid plays. I ain't giving back nothing. Spending all the money I got on gas. BTU getting a nice little pop out there from the 122 up to the 157. We are back under the 112, so we should see a little bit of pullback on this one as well. This one just continues. Oh my goodness, it's just gonna continue killing people. But these downwards wicks, it's getting a lot of buying up, but this is hopeful buying up. This isn't good buying up because they're going against oil right now. And oil continues to sink. We're almost down to 111.50. We'll see where it goes. I don't think oil will recover today. I think it needs to rest and find a new bottom. Because oil is just, if you made your money in the beginning, good. But we're looking for these obvious plays now because the volume, people don't know which oil stocks to trade. You know, the volume, the news, it's just too widespread right now. INDO, big old wicks. Big old wicks. But yeah, I think it's gonna take some time, but I do think if INDO starts to hold up this $25 level, I'll be looking at it for a trend break out on one of these days. But as for now, keep my money out of the death trap. ENSV coming on down. Everything almost red on my list here. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks that are still up here, and these aren't even getting any volume. So be very, very careful. I see one called CrowdStrike that's up with some volume. Let me see what CrowdStrike is. Oh, CrowdStrike. Let's see. Came down. Let's see. 184. That was what, a $10 move right there on CrowdStrike. Definitely dipped. But I just wasn't let me see, what kind of business is CrowdStrike? Okay. Can I get some loading here? My internet's not out. That popped up quick. Yeah, oh, that's working. CRWD. CrowdStrike Holdings. Let me look at the profile here. CrowdStrike cloud delivered endpoint workload protection, blah blah blah. This is IT stuff. I may just save my money on that one. I mean, it did make a good initial move out of here from the 180s, but and it may actually go higher, but it's whatever. I'm gonna leave that one alone. VET getting ready to go down. Sky. What happened to oil? Is oil back up yet? Oil is breaking down the 111s now, all the way down to the breaking into the 110s. Man, I'm so glad I was bearish on this thing. Oh my goodness. I bet Ben's account is suffering right now. He was holding all that stuff. I was like, bruh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Forget diamond hands. I'm trying to take profit. SPY coming on back alive. So we see oil reverting as the SPY comes up. Oxy, get a nice little rip out of there. Big rip out of there, boy. That's going to be a huge wick if it pulls back to like the 58. It's a lot of buying right there. ENSV hanging in there. Let me see, where is it? Where'd that one go? Yeah, it's trying, man. It is throwing wicks left and right though. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, ENSV. It's just too wiki for me, man. Too wiki for me. Especially now that we broken down the 110s going down to the 109s. Look at this. We're almost back within the bottom range, the 107. That's why I said it needs to kind of find its place here at the 107, but it's looking like it's making its way down there very quickly. Very quickly. Look at ENSV now. Literally just looked away for a second, throwing more wicks. This is not what I want to be in. That is how you get shaved for free. BTU coming on down. Crowd is absolutely killing the game out there. Nice little move from 184, 183 all the way up to, that's a $10 move right there. $10 move on crowd. Oxy strong volume. I mean, if you wanna play oil while it's going down, you do it. You wanna play energy, you do it, man. Bravery is key. But I'm just not seeing it. Oh, I still am in BL and K. I know those, it's not on this list, but I'm still in it. BL and K. That's why it says that I'm down $1, but I'm actually up on the position. Let's see, it's at 25.20 right now. Let's see what it wants to do. I just needed to break that 26 and get going upwards. I'm up $2.66 per share on that one. Looking to get about at least a 40-buck win on it. ENSV. I mean, what's going to happen is it's going to end up actually dumping. because it's pushing those buyers that pull this thing back up into a very uncomfortable situation here. All those buyers that bought this thing up, it's pounding them. I mean, they're getting absolutely they're getting the treatment. BTU coming on down. So yeah, I am so glad, you know, so glad. Did Crowd have earnings today or something? CRW, it had to have earnings. Moving up that big. CRWD. Earnings date March 9th, yeah. Or earnings date was yesterday. Finding that little top. But yeah, I'm not gonna expend that kind of capital on us on that. I'm not gonna put like 500 bucks in there. I'm good. You want to trade that? Hey, more power to you. ENSV pounding down again. Pounding down. Where's that oil at? That's crazy. I can't believe it's back to, it's almost red on the day on over here on TOS. Look at this big old indecision about to go red on the day. Red on the day for it would be a break of the 1013. And it's looking like it's getting, well, 1040. 11040. Red on the day. So yeah, that's not what I want to play with. Not at all. Spy taking a nice little dip down. ENSV had this little uptrend, but coming back and reverting to it. So will it dump through this 425 level? It's pushing all those buyers out. Anybody that bought that up is probably covering, not covering, but selling their, it's getting stopped out down here. Look at them trying to buy it up again. Boy, they got faith. BTU clapping back up. Had a high up there of 23. See what INDO ended up doing. It looks like it's trying to pull a red to green move. Looking real suspect. ENSV again. Now it's pushing the shorts. Oil did just pop back over the 111s. Getting a little double top there. See, this kind of movement is how you lose money. You don't want that. This one coming up to this top, can it hold up the 23s? Up, we're back under 110 just that quick. Wow. That's crazy, man. Just hold. Why are you doing this kind of stuff? This thing about to pull back. This thing about to pull back hard on BTU. Back over the 111s. So we should see a little push here on BTU. Let's see that green come in. Well, wow. This thing, 111 is becoming resistance. It hit it, sat right at the 111, and then dropped. Drop kick. ENSV again pushing down. That's what I'm saying. And when this thing decides to actually go down, it's going to be a big movement down. Daniel B says NIO get killed. Oh my goodness. NIO. Wasn't this one the one? It was making some nice moves up there on some they said I think this Chinese companies doing electric vehicles or something like that. But it absolutely got muttered. Oh, that thing got murdered. Okay. So it's right down here on this little range here. I'm not interested in buying this one. These candles, let's see what these candles are. 18 down to the 1780. So it's moving dollars on each one of these. 1907 down to 1859. Definitely having some strong moves down on NIO. Let me see. What's the SPY doing now? SPY up to 424. 420, yeah, 424. Well, there's a little bit more of a push down to this bottom. I think it's going to end up holding down here. Let's see. Looking very bad, man, for these energy stocks. I knew they were going to need a pullback, and I did not want to get greedy. We're breaking down the 110. We're right at the 110.60. If 110.50 starts to become a resistance, it's gonna be bad. Gonna be bad. Getting that push out. Let's see how far it goes. Had this previous level of the 375-ish area that it was holding up. So, I mean, the hour chart is not looking good. It came back and failed this little area of the 426. And it's just staying within this little downtrend here. So not looking good on that one. But if you got some brave hands and you want to hold to the trend, the downtrend here, and that's the thing, I don't even know how accurate this downtrend is. I probably need to redraw it. It doesn't look right anymore after all that movement right there. I drew it a couple of days ago. Let me redraw it. Where do I start this thing, man? Do I start it here, pre-market? Nah, I'm gonna start it intraday. Intraday right there. And draw that right out there so it has a little bit of room. Definitely not looking. Got a little bit of room down there to maybe the 310 level. But we shall see about that as well. BLNK coming on down on me. That's okay. I got a $3 follow on that one, trailing stop. All right, ENSB giving up the ghost. About to go red on the day here on ENSV. We are red on gas or oil. We're at the 109.75 area. Let me pull that back up over here. 109.75. Making our way to the bottom of this channel that I drew here, right across this level here, where it had major rejections at first. Right there at that 107. AGRI is losing his mind. Yeah, that's not a that I looked at that one too. It's all right. It's going crazy because oil is failing. Let's go look at AGRI. AGRI. That is a previous mover though. That's definitely a previous mover. Previous high percentage gainer. But as we can see, coming on back down again. What it moved from the 210 up to the 344. It's all right. Did Oxy ever make it up there to the, oh my goodness, Oxy. Made it up here to the 59, but boy, look at this move down. Let's see how far it goes. Will it halt down? No, it's not that big, but look at this. Look at this 15 minute. That's a nightmare. If you bought this top expecting it to go higher, you got cut to shreds. I see why too. We're breaking down the 108s on oil. Continuing the breakdown. Woo! Burning them. Burn them. Look at that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, so the biggest mover is still ENS on the oil stocks. Wow. Just a lot of crazy stuff. You said AGR is going up, AGRI. It's got a little bit of pulling back to do. And what is the news on AGRI? AGRI growing, well, actually, let me pull this up. Agriforce Growing Systems announces buying LOI to acquire DeRoos plants. Okay. Exclusive, so they're purchasing a plant growing company. Okay. Let me pull up some more news on this because that doesn't make sense. AGRI. Got 11.25 million in the float. Their operation cash flow is in the negatives just a little bit, $2 million, $3 million. Let's see. Very little institutions in there. They got way more insiders than institutions holding the shares. Okay. See, AgriForce focuses on the development and acquisition of crop production. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It may do something, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna have to dip and show me that it can hold some bottoms. ENSV continuing to push down, almost going red on the day. We just don't have a lot of big green movers that are staying green. BTU is coming on back down as well. So a lot of these just failed in the energy sector. And I'm not too confident in the other ones that are up that are not energy. Crowd CRWD is still exploding. It's almost to 200 bucks. CRWD. Wow. That's a what that's a big move. It had this pre-market high that may become a little bit of resistance at the 197. Let me look back on the daily chart of this too for crowd. Let's see what you got. Yeah, so it has a resistance area of the 204 on TOS over here. 204 is at top, and previous levels of resistance we had the 92, so it's within that range, and then it came up to this, has a little bottom there at the 200 looks like. And let's see, does it have another one here? Possibly, I don't know. But yeah, this thing definitely gapped up big, but I don't know. That's one that I probably won't end up trading, but it's definitely moving well. BTU finally getting the dump off here. We are now under the 10. We're heading towards 10. Oh my goodness. Look how bad this looks on a TOS. We're fighting below the body of the previous huge candle, pushing back under 100. Now, I know you may say, oh, shorts are feeling it, but guess what? This means that gas prices are going to go down some. Let's go. Let's go for the travel community. You'll be able to gas up your car, or if you have electric vehicle, you know you've been winning this whole time. BTU coming on down, ENSV coming on down. So coming right into these little back to their little downtrends, and I'm not liking it because with this kind of momentum, they can go ahead and break those downtrends quite easily. Just sent. Okay, got you. What was I saying? I was saying, what do I need to send her? I need to send you a document. Okay, so I need to go out here to my other web browser. Where is it? BTU continue to climb on down. Where is my? I want the other browser. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay. So folders. Let's see. Don't see it in there. Tools. I don't see that folder she's talking about. Hmm. Oh, okay, okay. I see it. Folder. Yeah, yeah, I can see it. All right. Where we at over here on the stocks? BLNK. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Going back up. I'm gonna get about 40 bucks off of that. Man, if I can make 40 bucks on these 5 shares, I will be happy with that position. Well worth the wait. Looking like it's gonna break this 25.50 level. Let's go. Let me see what the spy's doing though. Where's the spy? Spy making its way up. So as the spy is coming up, oil is coming on down. Got you. Oh yes. Beautiful, beautiful. So we'll actually be able to map out some nice little low buys if possible. If oil can break the 107, we can see a massive move down. We need to see that break of the 107 though. Over here, it kind of popped back up a little $2 up here to the 109, but it's got a whole day, a whole lot of hours to hold up 107. Let me see if the market's still bleeding out as well. Let's go over here to the market watch. Got a little bit more green coming in there. Initially, it was super red, but now the SPY is coming back up. So we're seeing some of those stocks correlating to the SPY come back up, like Amazon. Uh, what's some of these other ones? BAC, Bank of America, Netflix. Some of these ones that are directly correlated with the SPY coming back up. Boy, nine gave up the ghost. Could not keep up its downtrend. It's the first one that I've seen actually break its downtrend already. So that's not good. Sky. Whoo. Sky took a tumble. $2 tumble. Marps. Boy, being gonna lose all his money. Hopefully he closes positions. My guy. Look at this on Hustle. Perfect, perfect. About to do a trend break at the $8. Bruh. I am too bearish on this. Usage already broke down. Yep, so no trades for me this morning. Just kind of holding my peace. I only have one open position that I've been holding for a couple of days. It was a small position. I only put in 125 bucks. But I mean, if it can get up, if it can make me 40 bucks, let's see, what's the percentage on that? I put in 125 and it makes me 40. That's all I want. 20. It's gonna be a 32% gain on my entry. So 32% would be nice, but I'm gonna let it do its thing. Anyway, are you guys seeing anything else out here that doesn't look like a death trap? I see AGR still bundling around. AGRI just has not dipped enough for me. Crowd finally slowing down as well. Then we'll go see. Finding a little what looks like a top, may not be a top, and may go ahead and blast through it, but definitely needs to calm down a little bit. That's a whole $20 move right there. Well, never mind. It still wants to go. Look at that. 182 all the way up to the one. Ooh. Met a little bit of resistance. I know I drew some resistance up here on these levels. It might have just touched one. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Oh man, technical analysis is so good. So great. ENS continued to get the torture treatment here. Popped up to the 450. Getting pushed on down. The volume on these candles, let's see, it started off with 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. It's come all the way down to about 800,000 now. Yes, Donnell, good day to be short. Lori called out you. You, you. What is this one? I forgot what this one does. Let me see. You. Energy, fuels, options, cost sweeps. Let's see. This is a uranium. Uranium. I need to add this to my uranium list as well. Cause I definitely watch it. Where I want to put it in. I'll just make a new portfolio for uranium. Cool. All right, let's add it in there. And I'm slowly trying to build up a nice, oh my goodness, that was a pullback on BLNK. It's all good. Slowly trying to build up a watch list or different watch lists, and I may actually even make watch lists for different different setups as well, but that's gonna be a whole nother endeavor. So on crude oil, we're seeing the 110s, the one break back over the 110.40. We'll be taking this back green on the day. But I'm just not trusting this big old daily indecision candle. Let's look at the monthly. Still it's green. Weekly still right down here, struggling right there. So we got a big old nice little red candle there on the weekly. We may have to see what kind of news pops out on petroleum over the weekend. Wow, INDO absolutely dropping. Took a nice little drop down there from the 40, 45, and just threw a nice little wick down there to the 40, 45. I mean, 41.45 down. So that's a dollar drop. It is 9:32. Now let's draw. They just don't look good on the hour chart and things. They're just so heavy. And then oil isn't even moving anymore. It's just sitting at 110.06. Hasn't moved in a while. Oh, it's not moving on TOS, but I see it moving on this right here. Trading view is up to 110.30. Why is my TOS not moving? I see my TOS it's just sitting here at 110. Something's wrong with that. So I see 110.36 over here. I don't know. It's up to 110.50 now. All right, where did you go, INDO? One 1060s. So will it start to break back over or get back over that 112? Terrible market for long trading. Yeah. Yeah, today was one of those days. I'm glad I sat on my hand, man. It's just not good. This one giving those downwards moves, but it's just so far away from my entry. I could just take $10 right there for lunch today, but I was really looking for it to break out of this level. Right now, my stop is $3. It just needs to start moving up. But Blink is an EV stock, so I was thinking, okay, electric vehicles could get up, could go higher. It's had plenty of consolidation in this range here. Has a bottom of the 24, top of the or resistance area up here around the 25, so a dollar range right there. I mean, I could put my stop out here at 23 and just lock in that, but I mean, it's just such a small profit, but it's still profit. But I'm gonna let it play, let it do its thing. Where you at, Spy? Spy coming on back down. back down to this flat bottom that it's been holding. Will it be able to break this down for this support? Got the support right here, 122-ish. You see INDO going down there and touching the 40 real quick. Or, yeah. 110.83 is what I'm seeing on the oil movement. Okay, so TOS finally started back moving, but just not trusting it. Too much indecision in this level. I'll give it the day. Because if the whole week has been red, I'll give it the day. You can come on down. ENSV came back up here to VWAP. Struggled around VWAP and heading back down now. BTU. Okay, well, I am going to go and make some money doing some other things. I don't know if Ben is streaming yet, but I am not taking any trades today. I'll be waiting for some low buys or some more news or something. Appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, you can consider subscribing. Also, you can go to frameworkfortune.com to get our link for our Discord. I drop different things in the Discord, articles, watch lists, and things like that. Other people do as well. You can too. We don't just talk about stocks. We talk about cryptos. We talk about NFTs. We talk about whatever you want to talk about that pertains to investing or entrepreneurship. You can check out the Framework Fortune home channel. Ben may or may not be streaming. Let me check real quick and see if he's streaming. Okay, yeah, Lori said he is streaming. So yeah, you can check out the Framework Fortune home channel. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, yeah.